Kung nasaan ka man, hindi ka nag-iisa sapagkat narito na sila. Speaking from their homes, the Brodies with Jek and Ades.
Hello, everybody. Hello, Adrian.
Alright! Yon! Hello! This is our very,
Hello.
very first
First
episode.
episode. Wow, grabe, Adrian. So, what do we call ourselves again? 3, 2, 1, go. Brodies with...
Brodies!
Ano ba yan? Brodies with Jack and
Jek and
Ades. So,
Ades. Yes.
wow. So, these are pilot episode. We are very excited for this one, Adrian. Alam mo yan, it's been like, I think it's months or, sorry, weeks we planned it, ano? Tama ba?
Yes.
Or
Oo, mga
months?
weeks or a month. A month.
A
Yes.
month ba? Are you
More
sure? Oh,
than a
yeah.
month.
Siguro,
Mga
more
5
than a month.
weeks.
Siguro 5 weeks until this show. We have brainstormed about it, the name and
Yes.
everything. So, first question for you. First of all, hello everybody. Thank you for tuning in.
Yes.
We hope that you're going to finish this podcast. We're going to tell you some stuff later kung ano yung may expect nyo dito sa podcast na to. Right, Aids?
Yes. Oo nga. Marami tayong in store for them and excited tayo to share. Hindi naman dahil expert or guru tayo, pero gusto lang
Correct.
namin na magdaldal. Saka makahanap ng someone to relate to. Syempre, feeling naman namin,
Yeah,
dami-dami nating friends na makikinig. Feeling naman din
correct.
naman namin, maraming mag-share. Feeling lang namin. So, tingnan natin.
Feeling lang namin
Tulungan
yun,
nyo
yeah.
kami.
Tsaka gusto lang talaga namin may makinig sa amin. Talaga.
Ang daldal
Hindi,
lang kasi namin.
una sa lahat, we do not have the answers or the best advice for all of you. Brodies with Jek and Ades. Kasi unang tanong talaga, Adrian, di ba, ng mga misis natin, alam mo naman mga misis natin, sobrang logical, na parang,
Yes.
para saan yan? Anong meron? Why? Why do you need to do that? There are a lot of podcasts there. Well, to answer their questions, sila talaga yung sasagutan lang natin. To
Yes.
answer all of your questions and what to expect on this podcast, Adrian will answer that.
Wow. Thank you for that challenging question. Pero tama no, yung nag-isip talaga ng idea nito ay si Jekoy and ako naman kalad ka rin. And syempre we're speaking in Tagalog and bakit ba anong benefit nun sa inyo? Di sana marami nakikinig sa inyo. So, okay lang. Bakit? Tayo yung pinakamaraming users ng Facebook, 'di ba? Yung
That's
nanonood ng
correct.
YouTube, Filipino. Saka yung mga vloggers sa States, pag nag-feature sila ng Jollibee, kikita sila agad ng pera. Kaya, hello, tayo yung
Correct.
nasa internet. So, wala kaming pake kung
Sorry, they
magtatagalog
always like to
kami.
drag. Yeah.
And,
They always like to not to drag, but always include people in their Filipino
yes.
people with their vlogs and their podcasts. So why are we doing this? Again, we're not experts, but we just want to build a community, a brotherhood, if you may,
Yes.
a group where we can share share things and happenings sa life natin na relatable. Like for us, we have we have equal fair and share sa buhay natin, like with our school, mga job natin, and first job, yung mga ginagawa natin ngayon. Especially for me, married life with family, with Adrian, with family, like all walks of lives. Sagot namin kayo, everyone's a Brody. If you're a student, you're a Brody. If you're like it's like a brotherhood na, alam mo yun, kasi sa mga lalaki, Adrian, di ba, we don't need to friendship forever, we need a bracelet or whatever. We don't need to do that. It's like
Low
a simple
maintenance
nod.
tayo.
Simple nod or whatever, it's just totally fine. It's everyone's a Brody, right?
Yes.
So, how about you, Adrian? Why?
And
Why
dito
this?
naman, I said yes kasi para nakita ko ng a medium for us to relate to each other. Marami naman na nagpa-podcast ngayon and then maraming users, especially sa Philippines, pag nagwo-workout kayo ngayon, sinasabi mo, Jekoy, nagwo-workout ka, ano bang pinapakinggan mo? So, pwede kaming isa. Sana isingit nyo kaming isa dun sa mga pinapakinggan nyo. Just to
Parang
relate
awa
to
nyo
you.
na.
Oo, na hindi naman to parang seryoso na may bibigay kaming financial advice that will turn your life around. Pero kumbaga, minsan yung mga lalaki, especially mga non-confrontational Filipinos, hindi tayo yung
Correct.
Bro, I have a problem. May ganun ka. Kaya lang yung mga bagay na minsan hindi nyo pinag-uusapan pag mga lalaking kabarkada nyo. At least ito, mapag-usapan natin. And how to build a community. Hindi pa natin alam kung paano moving forward. Pero we will start with this. So at least meron tayong platform. So thank you sa, I
Yeah,
think, Spotify, YouTube, ilalabas natin to. Yan.
yeah. I think it's a long explanation, but to make it simple, Brody is just like your pare, compare,
We're here for
buddy,
you.
pal, amigo. We're here for you. We're here to talk to you. We're here to listen to you also. So there you go. So we're just Brodies, okay? So I think it's a term that I just heard it from somewhere na they call each other Brody and they're like close friends, like a brotherhood, almost like bromance, pero hindi. Parang ganun. Anyway,
Yes.
so I think they
Ayun.
got it. I hope you bear with us for this first episode because it's our first. It's gonna be longer than usual because we need to explain a lot of stuff. It's like what we did. But
Mm,
then I hope it's gonna be worth it, worth of your time and
sana. Mm-mm.
sa pakikinig. Okay, so Adrian, moving on tayo. What's happening right
What's
now?
up for today? So, syempre, gusto natin relevant tayo, up-to-date tayo sa mga pinag-uusapan
Yep.
natin. Meron tayong finormulate na hindi natin alam kung lilipad to, pero meron tayong tatlong H. 3H. Triple
Bahala
H
na.
kasi wrestler yun. Basta tatlong H.
Yeah, eight.
Oo.
I think it's like our check-in, like our checking in,
Oo.
right with each other. You can also answer this with your brodies. Go.
Mm. Ayan. So, the 3Hs, di ba, are what are the
Etches.
happenings? What are you holding in your hand? And then, what are you hearing, di ba? Ano yung mga pinapakinggan mo, mga podcast,
Mm,
YouTube, pinapanood mo, yung holding kasi more on libro and all. Happenings, random events. Ano bang meron dyan sa
that's correct.
labas
Yeah.
ngayon?
So, all right,
Yan.
let's start with that, Adrian. So, let's just check
Mm-mm.
in. So, Adrian, if this Triple H will also help us to, if we can recommend something to you or just an update for everyone. All right. So, Adrian, what's happening with you right now? Kamusta ka, dude?
Ayun,
Kamusta ka,
so
brode?
kami very happy, no? Ang dami ng kumbaga sa kamag-anak namin ni Mrs. on both sides, parang lahat na nava-vaccine. Ako na lang actually hindi eh, no? So sa office inaantay ko siya and also I've applied with the
Oh,
different LGUs. Yung talagang kasi ngayon I'm living in Makati. I have a condo naman in Pasig na wala nakatira. So parang register ko doon yung address ko doon sa mail sa sukat. So syempre nag-register din ako pero ngayon lang ako naglagay ng comorbidity, nag-update ako na obese ako.
ah.
Above 30 BMI. So a little over, change ko na. Pero when it
Mm.
comes to mga COVID updates din, no, pwede na daw mag-out of town yung mga NCR people to MGCQ areas outside. Except kung below 18 or above 65 ka, dapat may RT-PCR test ka. So parang
Ang
medyo
hirap.
challenging, no? Pero pwede. Di
Correct.
ba?
Yeah, yeah.
So, yun yung
We're
mga
trying.
medyo update natin ngayon when it comes to pandemic stuff. Dyan naman,
Yeah,
ay, oo nga,
we're
sabihin mo
trying to
nasan
live
ka.
as normal life in the Philippines, right? So
Oo.
yeah, I've been hearing a lot of news in the Philippines, but well, I hope I can also I've been praying for you guys, but then I'm in a different place right now. I'm
Mm-mm.
in a better place. Wow, better place. Nasa
Actually, totoo
heaven.
in terms of...
No, no, no. Right now I'm in Vietnam. Um, uh, Third time the government defeated the coronavirus, but then this time it's a fourth wave. It is more aggressive. So I
Eh,
think no, 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 not I think it's happening. I think we're our route right now is going to lockdown again. That's why it's online thing. Everyone's online again, even the school, even the shows tuloy, the studying, the trainings, everything it's in online. So that's what's happening with us right now. Even Trina is work from home right now. Lily doesn't have a school, so I'm the teacher tat right now. So teacher tat stands for tatay. So that's what's happening right now. So next, bro,
wow.
what's H? What are you holding right now? What book or audiobook or our book or anything that you're holding right now that helps you and
Mm.
can help other people as well?
Yung ngayon, no, meron akong audiobook na tinitignan.
Mm-hmm.
Pinapakinggan, nasa ano pa lang ako, nasa first
Tinitignan lang.
Oo, tinitignan lang. Hindi pinapakinggan. Actually, more on what you're hearing to. Pero dahil libro siya, classify ko na rin sa holding. Real
Fine.
estate investing. So, ngayon, parang gusto kong mag-explore na, ayun nga, magpaupa ng condo, ganyan. Na-realize ko na yung mga lolo ko pala on both sides, parang nagpapaupa. And it's a great way to
Oh, cool.
really,
Mm,
to leave inheritance to your children's children, 'di ba? Sa trabaho
that's
natin
right.
parang paano ka magbi-build ng wealth medyo difficult pero kumbaga ayun, Christian ako so talagang sa Bible, 'di ba?
Mm,
A great man, 'di ba? A godly man, a
that's
righteous
right.
man will leave inheritance for his children's children. And syempre, na-expect ko rin na ma-enjoy ko yung benefits in my life. So ngayon, tinitignan ko yung book na yun. Marami kasi iba-ibang real estate investing naman. So you can look it up. Pero ito
Mm,
sinasabi na kung paano yung computation. So paano mo i-expect pati yung mga upturn sa downturn na market. Ngayon ang hirap
that's right.
magpaupa. Pababa ako ng
I don't.
pababa ng price. Wala pa rin kumakagat.
I
Mahirap.
think Adrian, that's really interesting. Why don't you link that audiobook to our like whatever, like with our Triple H link? I mean, with the link when we upload this,
Oo, sa
so people can
description.
follow. Yeah. With mine naman, what am I holding right now? I'm not religious at all, but then I look forward reading this one because I've been reading my Bible when since I was 19 years old. Do the math na lang. But right now, this really excites me.
Uy,
Yeah, it says
Vietnam.
Kintan. It means that it's a Bible. It's a parallel Bible. Like when you have an English and then right away nandito na para hindi ka na mag-search ng dictionary. So yun,
Mm-mm.
oh. So side by side sila. So because right now here in Vietnam, of course, while I'm here, so might as well have the best experience. Why not learn the language, diba?
Mm-mm.
Sa akin right now I'm kinda, you can say I'm conversational. I can carry a conversation now with the Vietnamese, but
Wow.
not really yung mga hard. So right now, yeah, it's my fourth language that I acquired. So
Mm.
Tagalog and yeah, some other stuff.
Galing.
And then lastly, bro, what's in your ear? What have you been hearing lately? And yeah, it doesn't have to be really deep or whatever, diba?
Ito yung kaya ako dito kanina classify real estate investing medyo mas serious 'yon. Ito Netflix, no? Meron akong finalo na series. So a few episodes pa lang pinapanood namin kasi 2021
Mm.
parang African American na family pero sitcom siya. The Upshaws.
Mm. Oh, okay.
UPSHAWS. The Upshaws. Tapos ang kulit kasi
Upshaws.
parang light comedy lang. Gusto ko yung mga light na ganun
Mm.
lang. Pero medyo may heavy ng konti on the side of marriage.
Ano to
Iba.
season? Ano to? Series?
Series
Okay.
na sitcom na 2021 lang yung start. So, nagulat
Oh,
kami
that's
parang
good.
medyo malalim to
Upshaws.
Medyo
Okay.
yung hindi naman sila broken family pero very complicated. Tapos how
Mm.
they deal with things na may comedic factor. Pero ang lalim niya, mapapaisip ka talaga. Ang galing. So,
That's
sobrang
good.
hand in hand doon sa nag-aano kami ngayon, Jeko, yung Four Gifts of Love. Because siguro
Oh yeah.
yung sa mga what's in my hand din pala yung Four Gifts of Love. Pero last session na
Yeah.
namin sa Friday. So,
For the
yun.
married people and all that. That's good.
Mm.
Wow. I'll check on that. How many minutes per episode?
I think mga 30, mga ganun lang.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oo.
Anyway, what I'll check it out. Mine is what I've been hearing is actually I've been working out like jumping rope. So I need to
Mm.
have a power song. Uh maybe yung kanta ni Dua Lipa, Levitating. I'm levitating ba? Maganda kasi yung beat tsaka yung, 'di ba? I mean, it doesn't have to be really deep with that. But
Mm.
if you ask, I have a Netflix na medyo iniunti-unti ko yung panonood kasi sobrang nagagandahan ako. Yung ano niya, title niya, Real Detectives. Na parang
Ah,
ganun kasi ako, parang I like yung mga crime scenes. Yung mga ganun, how they discovered it, how they, like, syempre, may mga patayan doon which I don't recommend, pero I like how they figure out things. Alam mo naman tayo mga guys, di ba, parang magkumpune or whatever, we like to figure out things. Aha! Finally, napapagana ko na. Aha! Finally, ganito na. Di ba, parang mga ganun. So, hanga-hanga ako dun sa mga detectives, how they, what? Ang galing. Parang, basta, check it out. Real Detectives. It's around 40 minutes lang.
Siya, or
yes, true to life lang siya. True to life siya, pero nire-reenact. Parang ganun. Ang galing ng pagkaka-reenact. Hindi siya parang, I don't wanna compare, pero
yung nagba-black and white.
Yung parang biglang, they're friends until they're not.
Ganito ba? Ganito. Ay, yan.
Yeah. Again, wait. They're friends until they're not. Ganyan. Anyway, so I think thank you for updating Adrian. I think that's our Triple H for this day. This is our first episode. Moving on, guys. Adrian, would you like to just shout out to people first before we move on?
So shout out, no, unang-una, syempre gusto ko lang i-shout out yung mga students dyan ng CSA, Colegio San Agustin, Makati. Doon ako galing, di ba? Saka si JC,
ano to, high school?
Grades, kinder prep, grade school, high school ang Makati. So,
ay, grabe, exclusive. Kung alamin niyo po, guys, kaya ang ganda rin talaga ng timpla namin ni Adrian. Si Adrian talaga, nandun siya. Yung mga gamit niya, kung anong pinakamahal yun ang bibili niya. Wow. Ako naman, nasa lang po ako, nasa laylayan po ako. Masang Pilipino po tayo. So kung, ano pangalan, bro? Ano lang to, Peki to. So, AirPods. Anyway, ano pangalan, bro, ng shoutout mo?
Well, hindi, yun yung school. Pero meron hindi
school
na gusto kong i-shout out. Si Jedi Belano. Si Jedi, one of
Jedi Belano.
In our kids church, no? Tapos ngayon, magvo-volunteer siya. Magiging moderator siya ng Facebook page natin.
Oh, cool.
Cool. So, nakakatawa. Bukas mag-meet kami. Shout out. Yun.
Shout out to you. Ako naman, I just wanna make a shout out sa mga nanonood natin, mga high school. Yung mga ka-high school ko, kita niyo naman, sa Rizal High School lang po ako nag-aral. Hindi lang pala. Sa Rizal High po ako nag-aral, main campus yan. So, we used to be the largest and the biggest secondary high school until annexes. Parang pinachipa-chika nila, parang kinat-cut nila so that it's more manageable, which is a good idea naman. But then I think Rizal High School right now is playing a big part in the COVID pandemic in the Philippines. It's being held as one of the quarantine stations, which is, ang laki kasi talaga ng Rizal High. Sobra, may sarili kaming oval, imagine. May sarili kaming oval of like 400 meters. Tama ba? Oo, 400 meters pag inipit mo.
Olympic size.
Olympic ba yung 400 or 800 yata?
400.
That's good. That's nice. Anyway, so there. Okay, so I think we're done with our shout outs. And
yes.
of course, also I want to shout out sa mga estudyante namin dito sa Vietnam. Sila Fu, Fat, Han Huy, sila Trup V, Ka, yung mga yan. Sobrang solid yung mga yan. They help us here also in the campus. Hello!
Hello. Hi to you. I see you in Facebook.
Yeah, that's right. Anyway, Adrian, ready ka na ba for our next segment? This segment is called... When you nod your head yes, but you wanna say no, what do you mean? So, what's up with what do you mean? Ano bang meron dito, Adrian?
Ayun. Dito sa portion na to, we will be showing yung mga memes of today. Actually, hindi ako sure talaga kung today lang ba ito lumabas. Pero today, I received it in Viber. Paggising ko, pagtingin ko yung maaga mag-text, si Pauline Nievera.
Naku, maaga talaga mag-text yan. Ang daming tanong sa akin yan.
Oo, public school teacher to, maaga to magising. So, ayan, nag-send siya ng meme, no? So, papakita ko na ba yun sa akin muna? Ayan,
yeah, go.
Magko-comment tayo doon sa mga meme
natin.
Ayan!
Reality,
so,
unemployed.
Para sa mga Spotify subscribers and listener natin, sa left side merong reality. Tapos may
Mm.
picture na cartoon, and then nakalagay sa
Mm.
baba unemployed. Tapos may verses,
Ah.
sa kanan nakalagay LinkedIn, yung LinkedIn profile kunyari. Sa LinkedIn daw, may picture pero sa baba nakalagay blockchain enthusiast, cryptocurrency evangelist, influencer, inspirer, chief visionary, serial entrepreneur at marami pang iba. Mga 1/4 lang
Mhm.
yung binasa ko. So nakakatawa, no? Parang ganito minsan yung trap ng mga napupuntahan ng millennial, especially today. Yung parang lahat na lang gusto mong gawin. 'Di ba? Meron
Yeah, that's
meron
correct. Yeah.
kasama ako diyan ng konti siguro yung pero sinabi ko hindi ako cyclist kasi papuntahin mo ako Antipolo, iwanan niyo ako sa baba kasi paakyat 'yon. Pero ang daming mga siklista ka ba or ganyan, naging stressful na yung kalye ngayon kasi ang daming pandemic cyclist, tas may hidwaan. Tapos
Oh man.
chef ako ngayon, photographer, naalala mo yung moment na mga 10 or more years ago na porket may DSLR, photographer na agad. Yung ang dami
Correct,
natin
correct.
gawin na bandang huli, hindi mo na alam yung gusto mong gawin. And actually, may expert say ako dito sa part na to. Pero hindi to super accurate. Kumbaga, no 1970s hanggang year 2000s, gusto nila mga jack of all trades. Kasi mga managers
Correct.
yung kailangan
Yes.
sa mga company, mga middle
Yeah.
management and all. But come 2010 onwards, mas gusto na nila yung specialist. Yun yung hinahire ng mga Google, di ba? May ginagawa kasi nila yung
Mm.
diverse. May engineer, di ba? May medical professional, ganyan. Pagsasama nila sa team, ito yung isang part ng team ng Google, di ba? So, ngayon, pagka ganyan ka, medyo mahirap 'yan. Yung biglang ang dami mo ring gastos niyan eh. Kunyari sa Shopee or
Correct.
Lazada, ang dami mong bibilhin na pang-bake, baker ka na kasi meron kang
Mm.
pang-bake na binili. So yung parang just focus on the calling that God has given you or kung ano man yung tingin mo yung strengths mo, 'di ba?
That's
So
right.
yun lang,
That's right.
yun yung masasabi ko dito sa meme na to. Yung seryoso, pero
Very good
nakakatawa
meme.
yan. May laman
Yeah.
yung
I think also we need to explain why we're doing the memes. The memes, it keeps my day productive.
Oo,
Minsan,
matatawa ka pero mapapaisip ka
oo,
Oo.
mapapaisip ka na uubos yung oras ko sa memes. So minsan parang sasabihin ko nga yung mga grupo ko na iba nating mga brodies like sila McCoy, sila Von, sila
Yun.
Sean, sila Mark, yan sila Josh, mga ka-Berks natin, sila Gio, yan na
Mm.
sandan niyo naman ako ng meme. Kasi
Yeah.
nabobore na ako. Kitsakin lang ako mag-isip. Anyway, here's my meme, okay? Tada, can you see it?
After 2 weeks of work from home.
Of work from home. 1 hour in home is equal to 7 hours in office. So, para sa mga para sa mga podcast listeners natin, yung nasa meme po picture is parang yung two astronauts. Anong movie to, Adrian? Interstellar ba? O hindi?
Hindi ako sure kung Interstellar yan. Merong magkakapareho
Basta
kasi.
parang ito yung
Mark.
ito yung movie na may glitch din sa time. So, nakalagay sa taas, after 2 weeks of work from home, and then sa baba, 1 hour in home is equal to 7 hours in office. Can you relate with this one? Di ba?
May taas yung meaning no? Pero nakakatawa.
Nakakatawa din. 1 hour in home is equal to 7 hours in office. What do you mean by that? Although we just work from home to stay away from the coronavirus, but hindi ka na maliligo minsan or mag-prepare ka, just a little preparation, 10 minutes, pwede ka na, game na sa meeting. But then, iba pa rin yung rhythm na nandun ka sa office, di ba? Mas productive, tsaka mas nakakapagod sa bahay. Na-feel mo ba yun? Na parang, okay, ang dami mong meetings, pero nasa bahay ka lang. Pero after ng 1 hour meeting mo, parang,
Yes.
nakakapagod. Nakakapagod na parang, especially with me, kasi, siyempre may mga bata pa, may mga bagets pa, ang dami pang inaasikaso and all that. So parang, I think there's a factor na you're just sitting down. Tama ba?
I think so. Parang a big part of it, no? Mm-mm.
Yeah. So there, I think this is my meme for the day. It's not funny, but it's funny in a way, but then mapapaisip ko din, ha? Oo nga no, parang yeah, I can totally relate with that. Ikaw ba, Adrian?
Yes, totoo. Naramdam ko yung sinasabi ng mga expert na ano no, yung isang hour ng meeting ng Zoom is equal to 2 hours meeting in person, which is nakakapagod yun, yung 2 hours na meeting.
Mm.
'Di ba? Tapos even yung
Mm.
ano, yung may-ari ng Zoom, sabi niya may Zoom fatigue siya.
Oh, alright, 'di ba?
Grabe yun, 'di ba?
That's right. Parang iba, nothing beats personal meeting pa rin, right?
Tapos yung maamoy mo
Eh,
yung kapit sa percolator, mga gano'n.
yes, matatapunan ka, mga ganyan.
Mm.
Anyway, so I think that's our what do you mean segment, and we go on with our topic. So, guys, I just want to let you know our Brodies episode is longer this time because we have to explain a lot of things, and we are trying to like get this rhythm with you also. That we need to start with that our check-ins, Triple H, and all that, and what are the things that we need to improve, what we can share, also the memes, shout outs, and there's a topic in every episode. And
Mm.
what's the topic for today? Adrian?
Yung topic natin, syempre, mga first, dahil first episode natin, yung
That's
mismong
right.
natin. And
Mm,
bukod sa, dahil yung mga, dahil first na episode natin, yung mga listeners natin, nandito sa moment ng buhay nila, ang daming first. So if you're a
that's
student,
right.
it's your first time to be in a pandemic but studying, then
Mm,
there are people who are going to find a job, yung mga kaka-graduate lang, 'di ba? Pag-graduate. So first time nila magkaka-job, and then dun
yeah,
sa timeline din ng buhay nilang yun din yung ikakasal na, 'di ba? Ang dami ikakasal si Sean, 'di ba? Yan kakasal lang, and
kasal lang
marami
nila.
pa first.
Grabe.
Oo. Yan.
That's right. So,
Mm-mm.
for since this is our first episode, we're gonna talk about first times, right? And my first times today, first time. So I think, yeah. So our topic for today is about first time. So, Adrian, so do you have any questions or do you have anything about first time?
Yon. Ang tanong ko, ano yung experience mo or ano ba yung first job, 'di ba? Doon muna tayo sa first
Oh,
job bago yung ano yung ginawa mo sa first mong sweldo. Yan.
okay.
Next.
Huh. I think we have to classify because my first job or my first like sideline job because my
Mm,
first job is I sold newspapers sa kalsada. Remember that kwento? And I
mm,
think when I was 9 or 10 years old, just to make for a living or parang mag para may baon, yun lang naman yun. Tapos, pero kung yung first job na may SSS ka, I think
ah,
Jollibee when I was 16 years old. That time pwede pang mag-hire ng 16 years old.
mm.
Sa Jollibee, Pasig Palengke. Shout out sa mga tiga Pasig Palengke na
Wow!
laging maputik sa loob ng Jollibee.
Yun. Ano ka nun sa cashier or sa kitchen?
Ay, nasa ano ako nun? Fryman. French fries,
Ay,
yan, mga ganyan. How about you? So,
galing.
here's what we're ano ba tayo? Moving on with the first time. So, or I'm just gonna ask you also.
Yeah, I think.
Okay,
Um,
sige. I think yeah, just go with the flow. I think Adrian, that's my first job, and it's I wouldn't I wouldn't change anything kasi I've learned a lot from that job. Like starting from that's what sa pagtitinda ng Jari, doon ko nakuha yung ano ko, yung aking ito, paggamit ng diaphragm. Kasi Jari yo!
Biglang Jollibee.
Yung Jollibee! Ito, Adrian, I think people are asking how we became friends. How did we like meet? What is your first impression sa akin? Aha, huli kita.
Ayun. Ako first
Because we
impression.
haven't really met, right? Na talagang, oh, Jack, si Adrian. Adrian, si Jack. Hello!
Oo nga. Actually, hindi. Oo nga. Wala nga tayong ganon. Pero, I think first time kita nakita, nag-host ka ng special intro sa worship service sa 4 p.m. kay Pastor
Pastor
Jeff.
Jeff?
Oo. Parang nag-host
Hindi
ka
ko,
ng something. Di ko na maalala eh. Di ba minsan yun pag Mother's Day may pag-games bago
Correct. Mga pre-service.
Oo. First impression, ayun nga, feeling ko nakakatawa nga. Sabi ko, nakakatawa to pagka nakilala ko na to. So, totoo, true enough. And parang mas, di naging mag-office mates tayo. Pero parang
No, bro. I think you're forgetting something. You're forgetting something. Nakita mo ako doon sa ganung setup, which is a lot of people. Nakita ako sa ganung setup because I used to host a lot of events, right? In the church and even outside the church. Nakita nila ako sa ganung setup. And then, we met in an interview. Remember?
Ay, oo.
Nakakainis ka.
Office mate.
Oo. Nakakainis ka.
Kasi ikaw HR ka pa. Kasi ang dami mo naging role.
Yeah. King of all season, ganyan. Anyway, so tell us more about it, that experience. What's your first impression? Because that's our actual meetup, like personal meetup, right?
Yun nga yung yung pinaka meetup na nangyari. Pero first impression, yun nga, sabi ko nakakatawa kasi pareho tayong yung walang apprehension. Kaya wala akong masyadong first impression ng mga tao. Parang, sige, di kung nakausap ko, edi okay. Kung hindi, hindi.
Yeah. Correct. But I was really concerned that time because you're applying for a kids church intern yata that time and then you're like earning a lot. Gusto mo malaman kung magkano sinusweldo ni Adrian? Wow. Alam ko kasi, nakita ko.
Wow.
No. Guys, if you can just, agree with that, right? Guys, sa mga nakikinig sa atin, sa mga brodies natin, di ba? So, mga first impression, minsan naglalast, minsan hindi. So, okay lang yan. Hindi naman siya parang determining factor ng inyong relationship. Anyway, so what's your first impression? Wala, okay lang.
Wala naman, okay lang. Pero sabi ko, gusto ko tong makabarkada. si Jekoy, ganyan, sabi ko.
Wow naman, thank you kasi ako una ayoko. Na-joke lang.
Kilala. Alam mo, ako yun.
Ang choosy ba? Sakto lang. Like, grabe. Si Jek, friend ko yun eh. Grabe ka naman makaklaim. Anyway, my question for you is about your first time. Again, we're still, guys, for those who just tuned in, we are talking about first time because this is our first episode. My question for you is, what is your first travel, like the first time you rode a plane?
First time you rode a plane. Ako, grade 4. Hong Kong, ganun. Yung usual.
Guys, hindi po namin usual yun. Sabi sa inyo si Adrian po nandun po siya sa nakakaangat sa lipunan. Grade 4. Siya po yung mga kapag, di ba, magbabakasyon kayo. Pag balik nyo ng vacation, tatanungin kayo ng English teacher nyo, what did you do during your summer vacation? So yung mga classmate kung nagpunta kaming Tagaytay, nagpunta kaming ganito. Si Adrian nagpuntang Hong Kong. Mga kaibigan, kami po ay nakapag Hong Kong po ako nung ako po ay 31 years old na po.
Pero nung panahon
si Adrian, grade 4.
Pero ngayon hindi naman kasi kami ma-travel din. Parang more on kasi meron talaga kilala natin mga family talagang Europe kaya I haven't been to Europe. Tapos yung States parang dahil lang yung nanay ko nagsi-States binigyan kaming visa. Tapos yung makatawid lang para makapag
Ako Adrian. Okay na. Hindi mo kami maluloko. Alam na namin yan. Grade 4 ka nakapag Hong Kong ka na. Anong edad ka nakapag US?
12 years old. 10
diba?
Hong Kong.
Ako 32. My gosh.
Pero after nun, wala na akong family or own na nalipad. 10 and 12. Tapos, Hong Kong uli nung 21 na.
So, hindi ka ma-travel talaga.
Talaga kami ma-travel. Oo. Parang
that's good.
Para lang masabi ng nanay ko na or ng kumbaga hindi ko mamimiss out yung feeling na nag-travel habang bata ako. Kasi alam niya nga na sa school,
Mm.
yung mga kaklase ko, ay we
Yeah.
went to Disneyland, ganyan. Kawawa naman ako, hindi pa ako nakasakay ng airplane. So, at least
Okay lang
makasakay.
yun. Marami naman tayo.
Oo. Marami naman tayo na hindi ma-travel.
How was your first airplane ride? Okay ba yun? Parang takot ka?
Oo, syempre kasi first time mong lilipad eh. Kasi
Ako,
may fear of heights talaga ako, pero kumbaga
that's right. Yeah, I heard about it. Ah, alam mo, even not my first time, even kasi parang medyo naging frequent na yung travel namin, especially when me and Trina, we met, naging boyfriend-girlfriend kami, nagka-travel kami with friends. Ako sobrang prangin ko sa airplane. Parang, oh my gosh. Pag kunyari, nag-gano na konti, oh my gosh, baka matanggal yung mga ganun. So parang, pwede ba nating by land na lang to i-travel or whatever. So parang nai-stress ako. Imagine bro, nag-US kami, parang 14 hours papunta, 16 hours pabalik, di ba? So sa stretch na yun, isang beses lang ako natulog kasi sobrang iniisip ko kung ano nangyayari. Parang ganun. Baka dumaan tayo sa, ano yun, sa space ng North Korea or whatever. Napaka-praning. Tapos minsan nag-turbulence, 'di ba? Tapos parang this your captain speaking, please ano your hands. Sabi ko, what's happening? Sabi ko dun sa FA, dun sa flight attendant, what's happening? Sabi niya, just focus because captain is why do they need to focus? Bakit nila kailangan mag-focus? Ano nangyayari? Tell me! Anyway, sobrang praning ko lang. Anyway, just a side story. Anyway. So, there bro. Any more question? I hope you can guys relate with that.
Ano yung experience mo bilang first time dad?
Okay.
Si Lily.
Well, sabi nga nila, 'di ba, babies are world changers. So yung first na i-change nilang mundo yung mundo mo. So which is true enough, or especially our dynamics mag-asawa. But personally, I was really really happy when I first met si Lily nung kinarga ko na siya. Parang tawag dito, alam mo yung puyat mo, may puyat pa siya, pero you still have the energy because yung puyat mo ay yung saya mo overweighs yung sobrang puyat mo. Sobrang bigat nung sobrang saya mo. Tapos I can clearly remember na parang I was asking God, sabi ko, God, totoo ba? Parang, you have given me a daughter, you have given me someone na parang from my own flesh and blood, parang ganun. So parang, I have,
yung kabarkada ko,
parang napaka-cliche niya, pero parang, ganun talaga eh. Parang, parang ganun. So parang, nung bata ka, syempre, pinapangarap mo mga ganun, pero ito na siya ngayon, ito na siya. So that's the feeling na parang, si Lily pinanganak 3:29 a.m. I still have the energy because sobrang saya mo talaga. Iba yung parang pagsamasamahin mo lahat ng mga masaya, lahat ng Pasko, lahat ng nanalo ka sa raffle draw, wala, nothing compares that first time with you. It's like a love at first sight talaga. There.
Ito pala yun. Grabe.
Yep.
Naalala ko tuloy ngayon, confirmed. Kasi yung kabarkada ko, noon time na nagiinom pa. So, nagsinulog. Ganyan. Tapos kasama
Yung
ko
gapang-gapang.
Oo, talagang amoy chikon na lahat. Tapos yung isa, binitbit pa namin papunta sa kotse kasi malayo kami nagpark. So, kasi talagang masikip nung sinulog na, nung sayawan na, nung gabi. Pero gabi na dun yung 6:30, ang dami ng lasing sa kalye. So ngayon, bitbit na sa McDo. Tapos, sobrang lasing ng isang kong kabarkada. Sabi niya, gusto ko na magkaanak. Sana magkasal. Tapos, kasal na kami. Gusto ko nang bumuo ng bata. Na-imagine nyo ba yun? Sobrang gulo niya sa McDo. Oh. Nasa Cebu, so alam pang Tagalog, di ba?
Lasing,
So, medyo, ano ba tong mga
eksena talaga.
Oo, sabi. Yung paghawak ko na siya, sarili ko dugo. Yun nandito. Tas mukha mo nilagay sa bata. Na-imagine nyo ba yun? Nagaganon siya. Mga isang oras. Pero tas nung nagka-baby na nga siya, parang hindi siya makapaniwala. Paano nabuo to?
Yeah. Correct. Ganun talaga yung feeling. Sobrang saya lang. So okay, from saya tayo, Adrian, like first time dad experience. So I have a question. What is your first heartbreak? Like, can you tell us the experience mo na heartbreak? Yung totoong heartbroken, hindi yung puppy love na pero yung talagang heartbreak na nabasted ka or whatever.
Siguro at least hindi naman na puppy love yung college guys.
Hindi na. Ano na yun? Bulldog na.
So, well, baka biglang marinig no? Makaabot sa kanya yung podcast. Pero, well, siguro hindi ako nag-dwell into it. I think any guy would be more emotional than I am. Parang feeling ko na-drag na rin yung relationship. Basta yung una kong ex. Ganyan.
That's right.
Tapos, college yon first year. Lasal siya. Tapos Ateneo ko. Ganyan. So, nag-break. Tapos, nung nag-break 2 weeks after, may boyfriend. Tapos,
wow!
ka-blockmate niya. Tapos, parang, yung mga tao, hindi ka ba na AIDS? Kasi parang bilis na. So, yun, dati pa yun. May marami nang gaganon. Ako naman, ano pang gagawin ko magmumukmuk ako, ganyan. Parang ibabagsak ko lahat ng test ko or something. Parang wala naman ako magagawa.
Correct.
To the point na nakakatawa kasi yung naging bago niyang boyfriend, yung girlfriend noon na iniwan, taga Ateneo rin. Tapos yung mga tao, pinag-meet kami, magpalit na lang kayo. Para pa, wow! Wow, ha? Wow. So, nakakatawa.
Ang hassle naman.
Sobrang labo nun. Pero, yung, first time ko yung na-feel talaga na, yung parang, I don't know, kasi benefit of the doubt parang ngayon kung 2 weeks lang after, parang it doesn't mean agad naman na dati pa meron, di ba? Or
alam mo, yan yung hassle Parang hindi mo naman siya naiisip, pero yung mga kaibigan mong chuchu, yung mga kaibigan mong chuchu, nako, baka yan, baka pinagsabay kayo. Alam mo yung mga ganung mga kaibigan mong chuchu, ganun yun So maganda ngayon, parang ikaw naman, i-deny mo, nako, hindi yan, pero pag nasa ka na, lying here on the floor, dark room, ganyan, baka nga pinagsabay kami. Ganyan.
Ang bad trip pa doon, yung lalaki, di ba meron niyang girlfriend nga sa Ateneo na brinake din weeks before. So parang, Pero
I am curious. If you know the people, guys, please comment. I know this podcast will reach you whether one way or another.
They meant to be talaga. Kasi, ang masaya, saka mabait talaga yung lalaki. They have 3 children na, ganyan.
Oh, that's good. So, okay, wag na natin silang pakialamanan, My gosh.
Ayun. Pero yung parang, dahil sa pandedemonyo ng mga friends, parang you felt betrayed. Parang, hindi na lalo ko na. So, what did I learn there? If it's your problem, listen to your own emotions. Kasi pagka sinama mo yung mga friends mo, lalo ka pang digging your own grave.
Yeah. Just listen to your own emotions and sabi nga, 'di ba? At saka I think some of our student listeners or will listen to this podcast can also relate with that na parang nung college ka you think you know it all also, right? Pati yung mga kaibigan mo na parang college na kami, I think we have learned and studied enough to know some stuff about marriage, relationship and all that. So I think very important to, how do they put this? Choose your company, diba? Choose the people who will speak life to you. Yung nasa paligid mo, diba? Anyway, question, bro.
Ayun. So, first time mong ito siguro I think ito ba yung last natin?
Kailangan maging juicy na tayo dito.
Sige. Palalim pala to. Teka. Parang yung dulo natin na question hindi malalim, no?
Yung first time mong pumatay, ng aso, ng ipis. Ha?
Yun nandito kasi first time matrobol. Parang yun
first time matrobol? I think hindi naman ako troublemaker. Huh? Trouble hunts me. Huh? Nalabanan me.
Siguro ano na lang, siguro mag full circle tayo. Kasi I think
Sige.
this would be a wise thing to talk about din, no? Kanina first job, anong ginawa mo sa first sweldo? Yun. 'Di ba?
Yeah, sige,
Yung
sige.
siguro, Jeko, kunyari yung after graduating na work na
Okay, sure. I think, okay, just a quick context lang, ano. Before pa ako gumraduate, may work na ako. Parang nag-work akong call center noon. Parang yung last term ko, nag-work na ako. Kasi medyo maluwag na yung, ano ko noon yung time ko, schedule ko. So, nag-work na ako. So, parang nung gumraduate ako, sa show ako nag-work ng call center. Shout out sa mga call center agents dyan. So, for me, ang ginawa ko noon, dahil malapit, very Filipino, I went to Jollibee and bought Jolly hot dogs, spaghetti. Seryoso. I'm not, I kid you not, I'm not joking. Very Filipino, bumili akong Jollibee. And hindi ko malilimutan, just I gave money to my mom, sa mama ko. So yun yung ginawa ko sa una kong sweldo, na parang, hindi ko malilimutan na experience. It's so fulfilling na parang, though I'm earning before the university, but it's a different experience na parang you have accomplished something na parang I'm earning, this is my first sweldo with my diploma on my sleeve. You get it? Iba yung feeling na parang I'm sure a lot of you can relate with this, na parang there are a lot of people who are a lot smarter and academic or book wise than you are, but then iba pa rin if you have a diploma. I have a lot of friends na sobrang talino talaga. Like, they can debate about everything under the sun against me or whoever. But then, hindi nakagraduate. I'm not parang bragging or I'm not telling them that I'm better than them. But is that, shout out dun sa mga talagang nagpursige, dun sa mga nagdugod pawis na magkaroon ng diploma, especially sa mga working students natin na nakikinig ngayon. And I think it comes with discipline. It speaks a lot about discipline, na parang yung diploma mo, it will, of course, God is a sure thing, but then your diploma will bring you to the equal opportunity to everyone, right?
Yes.
Tsaka it's like your prize, not for you. I get it. Sabi ko, hindi para sa akin itong diploma tsaka itong marcha na to. Kasi may trabaho na ako, Adrian. Hindi ko na kailangan magmarcha, whatever. I just focus on my work. But then this march is for my parents. Then, di ba?
Yeah.
This diploma is for my parents. So, iba pa rin pag may diploma ka na parang, katas yun ng hard work. Katas yun ng disiplina. Katas yun ng dugot pawis na binuhos mo. Tsaka, pag nakagraduate ka, syempre, nandun yung teamwork, collaboration, kiskisan, yung mga away, pagbabate, reconciliation, mga ganung bagay. How to deal with your professors, mga terror professor, mga walang pakialam na professor. Not everyone is like that, but I'm just, basing on my experience. Right? So that's my first sweldo story.
Gusto ko lang mag-connect with what you're saying, na sa dami rin kasi ng mentors natin na nakakarinig tayo ng wise stuff. One of the wisest things I heard kay Pastor Mark Tusoy, sa ang dami namin nakausap na mga sinasama niya ako pagka mga counseling. Ang daming nagtatanong kung tatapusin pa ba yung college. So, sinasabi lagi ni Pastor Mark, anong role mo ngayon? Tapos, ano ba yung hinahangad mo ngayon dyan sa job mo, since na sinasabi mong kumikita ka naman na pala? Sinasabi madalas, ma-promote. Yun. Sino yung ipopromote? Magaling na magaling ka, pero ito may diploma. Medyo magaling din naman. Ang pipiliin talaga yung may diploma. Hindi dahil sa hindi naniniwala sa yung boss mo. Pero there are owners of the company, stockholders, board of directors, na pag sinabing, pre-promote namin to, ba't yan yung pre-promote nyo? So, yung investor, alis na ako dito, labo ng management, pre-promote nyo yung walang diploma. And they don't know you, di ba? Parang, hindi nyo ako kilala, magaling ako. Hindi ka nga nila kilala. So, it really pays to have a diploma. Sunod, love life ka. Di ba? Tatanungin ng nanay, saan ba graduate yung iho na yan?
Correct. I think, Adrian, it doesn't matter kung saang school, di ba?
Yes.
Di ba? Kasi equal opportunity naman, I mean, Of course,
So,
Adrian, tiga-Ateneo ka. Ano ba naman ang eskwelahan ko?
pero 'di ba, kunyari may schools na parang hindi gano'n naman kamahal, like PUP. But pag
Data
no,
mix. Alam mo ba yung data mix?
oo, alam ko 'yun. Oo, 'di ba? Parang tama 'yung sinabi mo, it doesn't really matter where. Ang laking bagay nun na
That's
basta
right.
graduate.
Yeah.
Ayun, well,
Okay. So I think,
oo.
go ahead, bro.
Yun. Doon naman, ako naman, pag first job, no, ganun na ganun din yung ginawa ko. Parang nanlibre ng friends, ng parents, ang tithes, so yung church, tapos anong tawag dito? Bumili nakalimutan ko na kung doon sa first sweldo ko bumili ako ng pen. Wala lang kasi mahilig ako ano. It's a
That's right.
milestone din eh. Hindi rin naman masamang
Question, bro. How much is your first salary? Like
malayo naman.
it's yeah.
Siguro kung ngayon pa rin yung first job ko, it's secret, private. Pero siguro dahil naman matanda na tayo,
Correct.
26, ganon.
Hanip naman sa first salary. Ako 11.5. Ano ba naman yung first salary mo? So meron pa rin
Pero
talagang discrimination kahit kahit yung diploma ka.
hindi,
Just
saka
kidding.
industry rin. Saka industry.
Correct. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Pharma, they would make you work. Actually, hindi work hard. We worked super smart nung time na yun eh. Sobrang
That's nice.
overpaid kami nun eh. Pero kumbaga, ano managing your money, ano pa rin, saka yung fitting it to your lifestyle is key.
Yeah.
Kasi alam ni Jeko yun eh, yung dati yung I had problem financially. Pero ang laki-laki ng sweldo ko. Pero, di ba, it's
Correct.
how you manage it
Wala
in
pa
the
rin.
reward. Yung bigay
That's
nila.
right. Mga first experiences natin, ano naman talaga, minsan blooper, minsan hindi okay. I mean, blooper, minsan parang kala mo okay na, pero wink. Alam mo yun, ang daming mga things that pwede pang i-improve. Things na kala natin okay na, pero hindi pa pala yun. But it's a good experience for a first timer, right? So I think, Adrian, what we're going to do right now, we're trying to wrap it up. So any few words with the first time, our topic for
Oo. Ako parang when it comes to first times, it's a way to be thankful for something na madalas yung
yeah.
first time mo positive naman
Let's
yan eh.
take
Parang
yeah.
first time.
Okay. Take it home, Adrian. Take home. What's your take home?
Yan. Yung take home ko, takehome or take dorm
Take home.
sa mga nasa
Students
student
natin.
Pandemic. Ayan. So,
Yep.
para sa akin yung mga first time, it's really a milestone moment. Kumbaga madalas yan, first sweldo, first baby, ganyan. Madalang naman yung first time kong nahuli ng pulis yung mga ganyan. Madalas pinag-usapan natin the positive ones. And
That's correct.
don't forget to be grateful about it na first time ko maka-experience ito. And it doesn't matter. Sabi ni Jacoy kanina, first Hong Kong niya, 31. Nakapunta ka pa rin, di ba? And doon sa
that's
mga
right. Oh, yeah, that's good.
and sa mistakes na magagawa mo sa first time, sobrang cliche na yung learn from it. Pero ako, ang mas gusto ko pa zoom out na it's part of life. Na pagtanda mo, pag sobrang excellent na ng buhay mo, nakaupo ka na lang, kumikita ka ng passive income,
correct.
you celebrate the hardships from before eh.
That's
Diba?
right.
Parang kumbaga ikaw si Manny Pacquiao dati nagbebenta lang ako, gumagawa ako ng pandesal ganyan na para makikita mo how God has been faithful to you, or makikita mo yung kung ano man yung pananiniwalaan mo baka mamaya you're a listener then you don't believe in God, pero kumbaga
that's right.
how this whole life has treated you na you've developed into a better person. Parang yes, it's not something tangible na I learned something, ganyan. Parang, pero medyo cliche na yun eh. In the end talaga, ang saya lang na, nandito na tayo ngayon. So,
yes, that's right. Very good insights, bro. I think what I got from that is always be grateful that you still did it. I mean, there's actually magkaiba kasi kayo ng timeline ng mga kaibigan mo. Huwag kang
Yes.
magkumpara. Diba?
Yes.
Kung
Galing nun.
si Adrian, may asawa na, ako may asawa din, may baby kami. Walang pressure, 'di ba? I mean, no pressure. Yung iba, magbabarkada, lahat engaged na or kasal na, ikaw wala pa din. So, walang pressure, pero I think you have to think through it. You get it? What I'm trying to say is magkaiba kayo ng timeline, magkaiba kayo ng calling, ibang timing sa inyo, and timing sa inyo ni God and whoever, whatever your plan is. I think with my with my take home is, I think merong mga there's always a first time for everything, 'di ba? And I
Yeah.
think we all started from somewhere. Nagsimula tayo na hindi magaling lahat, which is totally fine. Everyone's an amateur. And I think we have to stay that way. We need to stay in that attitude that everyone's an amateur. An amateur who always wants to look stupid now than to look stupid in the future. You get it? Na parang
Yeah.
mas okay na magkamali ako ngayon kaysa naman mas magkamali ako sa bigger crowd or bigger responsibility. You get it? So, sa first time ko, first job ko kunyari, I'll ask everything kahit mga petty questions. Paano po i-turn on to? Paano po to, pag-uwi na po ba ganito? Yung mga ganun. Saan po kakain? May ganito, huhugasan po ba to? May mga ganung bagay na hindi tinuturo sa orientation eh. Parang,
Pati sa bahay,
itatapon
hindi
po
mo
ba yung...
matututunan yan. Sa
Correct.
school.
Itatapon ko po. Correct. Tatapon ko po ba itong basura? Naguhubad po ba ng sapatos pagpapasok? Kasi, I'm telling you, we all have different culture. We all grew up in a different family or environment. Here in Vietnam, where I'm from right now, SOP, hubad shoes wherever you are. Pagkapasok ka. There was even a time, of course, kwento lang sa akin to, pero I think it was true, na even before nung bago pa lang yung mga malls dito, naghubad silang sapatos sa labas ng mall, sa papasok sa mall. Kasi that's how they respect the place, and ganun din sa household kapag may bibisita sila, automatic hubad shoes kagad yun. So I think where I'm coming from, I also ask those things. Maghubad bang sapatos? Maglalagay ba ng ganito? Magbibigay ba ng tip? Yung mga ganung bagay, wala kasing mag-ano sa'yo eh.
Sa Japan,
Wala
hindi ka
kasing
magbibigay. Diba?
Correct, offensive. Very offensive. Diba? One time, sobrang helpful nila sa akin when me and Lily went to Japan, tsaka si Trina, nagtitip ako, ayaw. Tapos parang na-offend. Kasi diba, iba yung ganun. Pero sa New York, pag nag-tip ka, ito lang. Nag-gets mo ako? So parang, for first time, there's always a first time, and don't be afraid to look walang alam ngayon. Kasi di mo naman talaga alam. That's the reality. Right? And there are a lot of...
hindi mo alam.
Correct. Tsaka, ito lang sa akin, yung pakihome din natin na parang, there will always be a first time pa rin in the future. And I hope you will, sa mga brodies natin nakikinig, I hope you still, kahit matanda ka na, or you're mature, or bata ka pa, especially, I hope, marami ka pa rin first time experience. Di ba? Kasi parang kapag wala ka ng first time experience, hindi ka na nag-try ng something new. You have stopped yourself from growing and experiencing things that you can experience while you're still living here on Earth. Di ba? So parang ganun. So never stop learning, never stop acquiring new stuff and acquiring new things that will help you. Di ba? Yung mga experience na pwede mong i-share to the next generation brodies. Yeah. Nag-agree si Maki.
Nag-agree yung next generation. Pero tama.
I agree yung next generation.
Tama. Even yung mga matanda na may first time lolo, lola.
Diba? That's correct. Right? So, I think that's a very good first time experience just for us. Just like the both of us, Adrian, di ba? This is our first time to make a podcast. We don't know if it's going to fly or not, but what we hope is we encourage you or help you somehow a little, made you smile, or nasamahan namin kayo sa pag-workout nyo. There's always a first time. Adrian?
Yeah. And we just want to be grateful and thankful and na nakikinig kayo kasi nandito na tayo sa dulo. And sabi nga namin, it's longer than what we planned tong una kasi kumbaga na-explain namin bawat ginagawa namin, and we just want to connect also with you. So kung saan ka mang platform you hindi ko alam kung pwede ko i-mention yung ito dito sa platform ng kabila, no? Hindi ko pa natignan. Pero kung nasa ka,
Huwag muna,
please
yeah.
subscribe and then message us dun sa platform na yun kasi mahahanap nyo naman kami. So, lalagay ko rin sa description yung mga ways to contact us. So, thank you so much for being
Thank you very
here.
much for tuning in. Thank you for being with us. I hope we encourage you. Thanks, Adrian. It was our first time. I enjoyed it.
Yes, I enjoyed it also. So,
all right.
until
Thanks,
we
Brody.
meet again. Yes.
Till we meet again, thanks, Brody. And for everyone, be a Brody to someone.
Yun. Come on. Because a Brody is always there for you. Yun. Naghahanap pa ng mga ending line. Ganon.
Oh, pasensya na. Medyo, dry pa. Anyway, we'll get used to it. It's our first time.
Yes. Thank you.
Bye. Thank you.